and then you just bottle it, and there you've got your gift. Hey everybody, Kay here on my homestead in Tennessee. Well, I've discovered something else that's going to be great for gift giving. Southern pepper sauce. And I made up a couple of batches, bottles, to start just to see for myself, and I showed that on my community page and people said, okay, you gotta make a video. So here's the video. It's gonna be very short. It's so simple, it's kind of ridiculous, but you can use plain white vinegar, you can use white wine vinegar. I'm going to use red wine vinegar just to shake things up a little bit with olive oil and Tabasco peppers. Why use Tabasco? Well, you could ferment these and grind them up and make typical Tabasco sauce, and I'm actually working on some other pepper sauces like that. But this is so simple. You just cut the ends off and slide them into the bottle with a couple of cloves of garlic. You pour the vinegar to the top, let it settle down, and by having the tops off, the vinegar will go inside each of the peppers. And then you top it off with just a little bit of olive oil. You know, shake it, and then it cures for a while. And you can either leave it in the refrigerator for years, or you could leave it on in your cabinet or on your counter, but I prefer to leave it in there because I won't be using it that much. And I was going to mention, you can use other peppers, but if you use these little pepper sauce bottles, you want peppers that will easily slide into the bottle. And the Tabasco just fits perfectly. And so that's why we're using Tabasco. Serranos are too fat, and cayenne are kind of too long, because you want a bunch of compact peppers. Let me give you a closer look. Now I did this a couple of days ago, and they're still bright red. Just love that. And so I didn't have a lot of bright red ones left. We are middle of November, so my pepper plants are going to be quitting pretty soon. But I did get a few green ones, and I think this is enough for one bottle. I've probably got enough for 1 or 2 more bottles, and then that'll be it before we get our first frost. So let's get started. Okay, we're just gonna peel these 2 cloves. I was just out digging in the garden, digging up some curly dock, shooting a video, so check that video out. Perfect. If the cloves are too fat, they won't fit. So I selected a couple of small ones. That barely fit. Okay, good deal. Okay, now we're just going to cut the top off, just like that, and each one has been washed. What I like to do is I like to alternate up and down, because it's not like you can get your finger in there and adjust it. It's a Serrano. I think this is just going to fill this one up. Sometimes a chopstick comes in handy. There we go. See what I mean? You don't really want long ones because they just don't want to fit in there. now we are going to fill it up. It's got to soak in a little bit, and then I'm going to just top it off with ½ an inch of oil at the top. You definitely want to have these little pepper bottles, the tops that have the little plastic, because you don't want that whole thing dumping out. That's going to be hot. And then you just bottle it, and there you've got your gift. So you've got your beautiful bottles for gifts, and this stuff is hot. It needs to cure for a while. You want to just kind of shake it every now and then. You can make it without the olive oil, just use vinegar. Also, very important, I didn't mention this, but you might want to use gloves when you handle the peppers, because the last thing you want to do is handle hot peppers and then, oh, my eye itches, and then you're in trouble, or other places. You just don't want that to happen, so you want to be very careful. I didn't, but I knew this was very quick. I was just going to do one thing. I'm not doing a whole big thing of peppers. So I hope you enjoy my content, and if you do, I hope you subscribe. Click the bell for notifications, scroll down and click all so you won't miss an episode. I cover medicinal plants, one-pot meals, I grow a lot of my own food in huge gardens, I share the bounty, the flowers, the beauty, and the challenges, and my cats. So I hope to see you back here next time. I'm Kaye, and God bless.